Grabbing your category 3 yarn, you're going to make a slip knot, and then using your 4mm hook, you're going to make a chain of 6. Once when you have your 6, you're going to insert your hook into the very first loop that we did with a slip stitch, making a circle. Now that we have our circle, from here we're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. We're going to be double crocheting 4 more times into the circle that we just did. So in total we will have 5. From here we're going to chain 3 and then do another set of 5 double crochet into the middle of the circle. Once we have our 2 sets of 5 double crochet and the chain of 3 in the middle, what we're going to do now is chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet again, flip your work, and then we're going to do an increase at the very beginning. So you're just going to prepare for a double crochet and insert your hook into the very first loop, and that is an increase. And then we are going to put 1 double crochet into every loop that we have. And then from here we're going to do 2 in the middle, 2 double crochet into the middle that we made, and then we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to put 2 more into that middle loop that we have, and then 1 double crochet into every loop, and then an increase at the very end. And from here we're going to continue with this pattern until we have the cup size that we need, remembering that we're increasing on both ends and then putting 2 double crochets into the middle loop. So I went ahead and made 2 cups, and from here we're just going to connect them. Just going to insert our hook into the other cup's corner and then connect it with a slip stitch, chain 1 to secure, pull, and then we can cut. And from here we're going to do 1 more layer across just so that this is a little bit more sturdy. So we're just going to insert our hook into one end, make a slip knot, and then attach it. And then from here we're just going to do the same pattern. So chain up 3 and then do double crochets, increases, double crochet increases on each end, and then 2 in these loops as well. And then I'll meet you once when we get down to this meeting point. So we've made it to the middle, and what we're going to do from here is do decreases. So I saved 3 at the end. I just did 1 decrease into 2 loops, and in the middle we're going to do a decrease here as well. Just gotta find this one because it could be a little difficult to see. And then 1 more on the left cup. So just as a refresher, we did 1 decrease on the right cup, 1 in the middle, 1 on the left. And then from here, we're just going to continue on with our pattern like usual. So we've done our 1 extra row that goes across both cups, and now all we have to do to this unit is do scallops. So how we're going to do that is chain 1, flip your work, and then we're going to prepare for a double crochet, and we're going to double crochet into the 3rd loop from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. And let's see how many we're going to be doing. 3, probably should have prepared 4. 5, 6, wait, 5.5, 6, and let's do 7, looks like. Yeah, so 7, and then from here we're going to count out 1, 2, 3 loops in the 3rd loop. Go ahead and single crochet, and then do this all over again. So prepare for a double crochet, count out 1, 2, 3, insert your hook into the 3rd, and double crochet 7 times, and do that all the way around both cups. So we just did all of our scallops, and then from here we're going to be working on the bottom detail portion. And from here we're going to chain up 3, that counts as a double crochet, and we're going to be double crocheting all the way across. And from here, this part's easy. We're just going to be putting 2 double crochet into each of these loops because these are all the side portions of the double crochet. So we're just going to be putting 2 double crochet into each of these all the way across. Now that we have our first row of just solid double crochet, we're now going to do a row of net. So we're going to be chaining up 5, just kidding, 4, chaining up 4, flipping your work. Then we're going to prepare for a double crochet, and we're just going to skip 1 loop and double crochet into the next one. And then from here, chain 1, prepare for a double crochet, skip the next loop, go into the next one. So we're going to be double crocheting in every other loop, and we're going to be chaining 1 in between. And we're going to do that all the way across. Now that we have our row of net, we're going to chain up 3, flip your work, and then going to do 1 more row of solid double crochet. Okay, so now that we're done with the 3rd row of our bottom border section, now we're going to be working on these loops. So from here, we're going to chain up 6, flip your work, and then we're going to single crochet into the 6th loop from the hook. So the 4th loop from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be single crocheting into that 4th loop and then single crocheting 2 more times. So 3 single crochet in total. And then we're going to be chaining up 6 again. And then counting out 1, 2, 3, 4, inserting our hook into the 4th with a single crochet, and 2 more single crochet. So this is what it's going to look like all the way down. So we're done with our rows of loops, and then mine actually ended on a 3 single crochet instead of a loop on the end, but we're going to work this the same way either way. So from here, we're just going to prepare for a double crochet, then we're going to double crochet into the loop 9 times. And then from here, once we have our 9, we're going to prepare for a double crochet right away, and then just go directly into the next one with a number 9 and do that all the way across. Once we have our rows of 9 double crochet in each loop, what we're going to do now is chain up 6, flip your work, and then we're going to count out in between 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kidding, between 5 and 6. And we're going to do 1 single crochet in between those 2 pegs. And then we're going to do another chain of 3. And then we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. In between 5 and 6, single crochet. And then we're going to do that all the way across. And when we have our row of single crochet, we're going to chain up 3 and put 1 double crochet into every single crochet that we have, going all the way across. Once when we've finished our bottom detail border, what we're going to do now is do the little side panels for the back ties. But before we do the back ties, we're going to have to chain up 3, and then we're going to be double crocheting across the back border, or the side border that we did. So we're going to end right before we meet the scallops. So it's however many double crochets it takes to get across, and then we're actually going to be doing 2.5 inches of double crochet. So once when we have that, I'll meet you back. So now that we have our 2.5 inches of back panel, what we're going to do from here is chain up 3, flip your work, and we're going to prepare for a double crochet, and we're going to double crochet into the 4th loop. So 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 4, can't count, okay. And we're going to do 2 double crochet into the same loop. Then we're going to chain up 3 and then do 2 more double crochet into the same loop that we just were in. And this is where we're going to be looping in our back strap. But we're going to do it again, double crochet, count out 4, and do that all the way across. So I have 3 of these loopies, and then from here to end it, we're just going to prepare for double crochet into the last loop. And then that is it. We're going to chain 1, pull and cut, and we're going to do the same thing that we did here on the other side. So now that we're done with both back panels, what we need to do now is make a strap that is long enough to come up and around your shoulders, crisscross in the back, and then also weave in through these loopies that we made. So mine, I like my back straps to be a little bit longer. I like to have it flow in the back. So mine's going to be roughly 65 inches, but you guys can obviously adjust to whatever you like. But once we have that done, I will show you. So I've tied up the back straps like so and woven in all the ends, and this is our final product. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you have any suggestions or requests, you can leave a comment down below or reach me on Twitter or Instagram, both at TCDDIY. And I will see y'all in the next one.